Hello everybody, I'm Tyler, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make paper cartridges, just like this one, for the black powder percussion sharps rifle using the Guns of the West paper cartridge kit. So stay tuned, you're watching Rich Muir Outdoors. So when it comes to making your paper cartridges, you only need a couple of things. Here's the finished product. So to get started on your paper cartridges, that you are going to need your former. This is a 45 caliber sharps former. Small funnel for pouring your powder in. You're going to need your Guns of the West cartridge rolling papers, a glue stick, your powder of choice, a powder measure, your bullets, something to measure with, a pair of scissors, and some lubricant for your bullets. So before we go too much further into this, I just want to say a big thank you to Dustin, who runs Guns of the West. I was in need of a cartridge former for a paper cartridge for the 45 caliber sharps, and I could not find one anywhere. So I reached out to Dustin because I had used his 44 caliber product before and really liked it. So I reached out to Dustin, I gave him the dimensions, what I needed. He made it, sent it out to me to give a try. So big thank you to him for making this video possible. And I've also included a link to Dustin's website, Guns of the West, in the description. So one of the most important things that you need to do when you're making paper cartridges for a sharps rifle is you need to know the length of your chamber. My particular rifle is 2 1/4 inches long, so I have cut these down to 2 1/4 inches in length. I believe they come in, they're about 3 inches long when you get them in the package. So you're gonna, to start off, you're gonna take your measured rolling paper, and we're gonna get the cap off our glue stick. There we go. Then you're gonna wrap this around the former as tight as you can get it. Unlike the revolver ones, the sharps chamber is a little bit more finicky than I found. So you want these to be as tight as possible. You can probably hear my son in the other room playing his VR. There you go. So you just put a little glue right on the end like that. Keep it tight. This is probably the hardest part of the whole process, is keeping this tightly rolled. And then, there you go. And you just glue it down like that. Now the former came with this piece. This is designed to put your little circle ends, because when you order the rolling papers, you also get these little circles. They just go on the end. In the revolver kits, it's designed to, you know, put on the top, and then you glue it, and then you shove the former down through, and it glues it to the back edge. I found with the sharps, it gets hung up, because when you push it all the way down through like this, trying to pull it back out, it gets stuck. So what I like to do is I like to glue the bottom edge right here. Like, you only need like 1/4 inch or so. About like that. And then you take your circle, want to center it, just set it right on top, and you just squeeze around the edges. and you pull it off. And there you go. That's one cartridge tube. So the next step is you're going to take your powder measure and your powder and the little funnel. That's important. And you're going to pour your desired powder charge. My particular charge is 85 grains. That fits in these tubes comfortably with the bullet. I can go up to 90, but it's a little snug. You're just going to pour that right down through your little funnel. Tap to settle it. And then you're going to take your glue stick and your bullet. And for these bullets, these are 380 grain ringtail bullets that I got from buffaloarms.com. They're 4.58 diameter, made special for the Sharps rifle. And you can get the molds off of a Pedersoli website. I'm just going to, on this rear driving band, I'm just going to take a couple spins around on the top of the glue stick. Some people will put them in and they'll tie a string in this rear groove here. You can tie them on. I've found the glue sticks a lot better and it keeps the cartridge in together much better. So then you're just going to kind of slide your bullet down in there, and then you're going to squeeze along that driving band just like that, and there's your cartridge. If you're going to use less than a full charge of powder, you're going to have to put a filler in. Say you only want to use 50 grains of powder, that's only going to come to about here, so you're going to need something like cream of wheat or something to fill that space, because air gaps in black powder are a no-go. So there's one cartridge. Set that aside, and I'll do a couple more. And the last set in doing your paper cartridges is you need to lubricate the bullet, and you need to get it in these lube grooves here. So what I've done is I've taken a little bit of SPG lube in a small, like a 3-inch pie plate, melted it down over low heat on the stove, and we're just going to do a quick little dip. Kind of a dip and roll. Like that. Let's drain off. And there you go. Do another one here. Dip it at an angle. It's okay if you get the top of the paper a little bit of wax on there, because that'll just help seal it up a little bit better. There's 3. And I got one more here. This one I kind of messed up on a little bit. It didn't come off the former as tight as I'd like, so you can kind of see where it's wrinkled and got some bubbles, and it doesn't sit in there as well. That's why you want to keep it nice and tight on the former. There we go. And there you have it, folks. Some paper cartridges made up for the 45 black powder percussion Sharps rifle. Yeah, big thanks to Dustin at Guns of the West for making and sending me the former so these could be made. And let's go get out to the range and try them out.